All right, I'll be getting here in just one moment. About another 2 minutes, and I'm gonna get going. I'm just getting ready to get streaming, going to the restroom stuff. So give me about 3 minutes, and I'll be back. And I'm gonna go over um, one of many ways to get Reason into Pro Tools. Uh, so I'll talk about that here in a minute. All right, I need to get a new camera eventually. Okay, so I have a Reason session, and now I'm ready to move it into Pro Tools. I got a bunch of scratch vocals in here, and I vocal tracking in Reason is painful because there's just enough latency and everything that it just makes things feel kind of late, and I do not like tracking vocals in Reason. So moving it over to Pro Tools, there's a million and one ways to do it. So I don't always do it the same way. Kind of depends on the how far along the mix is in Reason. This is a very large session. I've already bounced a bunch of stuff down in the past for various reasons. So uh, let's get started. Um, the very first thing you are always going to do is you're going to do a save as, because we're going to do a lot of destructive stuff. This session is not going to look anywhere near near the same when we are done with this. So this is going to be Pro Tools. And that's not in the right spot. So I'm going to have to cancel that and save it in the right spot. There we go. So I didn't stream for a few days because I was kind of moving some information around on the hard drives, that kind of stuff. I need to double check the audio to this stream because I feel like the headphones or my microphone's really quiet. Is it? Maybe. Let me. Yeah, I think my microphone's not happy. 1 second. Let's try that. How's that? That's probably better. Let me look at it over here. Yeah, it might be good if I remember to turn microphones up. All right, there we go. Now we have volume on the microphone. Okay, so but like I was saying, there's more than one way to do this. It's not like. All right, so since I turned up my microphone, a few other things, I'm going to go ahead and go through the beginning again. So basically, I have got a session here in Reason. It is a large session. A lot of things are already bounced down to audio from MIDI, as you can tell. We may go back and to some of this MIDI. For instance, on the piano, I think I may go all the way back to some of that. But for the most part, we have a session, and I have a bunch of scratch vocals down here that I may keep some for backgrounds and need to redo the rest of them. I do not like to track vocals in Reason because there's just enough latency and everything in audio processing and to get the sound quality that I like while tracking. It just induces enough latency. It makes things feel weird, makes things feel late. It's just kind of hard to track vocals too. So what we're going to do here is a mixture of techniques. We may strip some of this all the way down to MIDI. For instance, the drums, I may strip all the way back down to MIDI and have those directly bounce into Pro Tools. I may actually do that just to show you that as well. But I know this drum mix is just kind of temporary. I'm not a big fan of the drum mix, so we're going to definitely get rid of that. The 808 bounce right here looks like it's a little low level, so we're probably going to strip that down to all the way down to MIDI. So these things will probably be MIDI. And then we'll take a look at this bass, piano. So and word of caution, there's a few strong lyrics in here, so heads up. And then so the first thing I did, we did a save as. So now we can pretty much tear this session apart and not worry about it. So let's take a look. The very first thing we want to do, we don't want to concern ourselves with the mix too much. I had a master channel on here. We'll probably take some of these master channel settings and save them. But for now, I can just turn these guys off. And one thing you're going to see is my DSP value decrease a lot and my latency decrease by a decent little amount. I'm going to have to be disabling things as we go. So you're gonna see this can get really complex real quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit play just so we can hear the track for a second. This is without the master channel.
When I spend my days alone, it always seems to fuck with my head. Nothing changed since night has come. I guess it's best if I just go to bed. Now that my eyes are closed, my mind is left to roam my head. Man, some these nights are long. Sometimes it feels like I wake up dead. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Got my own head stuck between evidence and
Okay, so the first thing I'm seeing, so there's already a bunch of old information we may or may not need. So let's start figuring some stuff out that we want. I have a feeling. Well, I'm gonna try. Let's see. I'm gonna try actually lowering that. Okay, now let me bump that back up. Let's see. I don't know if that's in the sound or if. Let's try it. Yeah, angry audio driver. All right, that's cleared up. Okay. That sounds good. This is probably gonna sound good. A lot of these are just pretty much straight bounces. Straight bounces of some of my nicer stuff. So what we can do here is we can go do that. Do that. Start making our lives a little less complicated. So this will also help reduce your DSP output, even though a lot of these tracks are muted and things like that. It will hold some space in memory, hold some space in your processing power, just because they're there. Some of them are turned on. There are also additional channels from memory buses to processing buses and stuff. So they are taking something, even if they're not doing much of anything. So more of these we can get rid of, the better. Let's get this. Probably sounds good too. Yeah, because I've already spent a good chunk of time on this mix, so a lot of these individual tracks are pretty much exactly how I want them to sound. I do need to check one thing with them, because if they have channel strip stuff, that's already on there. I'm going to need to either write that to. I'll probably need to bounce these down again, which we'll check into that here in a minute. What am I doing here? Let's get this guy. What? You. Audio track 1 here. Okay, so that's getting down into. Okay, so those are down into the scratch vocals that we're gonna have to dig into here in a bit. Okay, so let's go over to the mixer and take a look at a couple of these. Okay, so there is a mix on this already. So what I like to do in these instances is I'm going to take a note of the. There's a couple different ways you can do it. I'm probably just going to take a note of this volume value right here. Tell this track to freeze in place and bounce it and commit the audio here. And then just turn down the channel again. So we got a 23.66 because when I bounce these to Pro Tools, when I'm getting these into Pro Tools, I'm probably going to be importing some audio, and these will be imported. While that's doing that, I'll double check the volume, all that fun stuff over here. Yeah, it sounds pretty good. A lot of waiting with this stuff right here. But luckily some of this once you kind of get going, it gets real quick. That's maybe a bad thing I just noticed here. Oh, it doesn't matter. Just realized the insert effects. Hi, Splorge. You're gonna find this really, really boring. I appreciate it. You can just mute it, put it on the background so I have a viewer. Oh, yeah. I'll hop in on, well, what time is that? I kept missing you and Vent. Okay. Yeah, I'll be done with this before then, so I'll uh I'll definitely hop in Vent and we can talk about it. Alright, so we've got the pan, the EQ settings and stuff like that we had bounced down. I'm just gonna go ahead and delete this guy, because he's disabled anyway. Turn that guy off. Okay, so now we can, just for the sake of time at the moment, well, what we'll do is we will bounce to disk. And then I'm going to make a folder here. It's called Two Birds. New folder. No, reasons, we'll call it that. And then what we'll do is we will name it with what level it was at. Keep its original settings, no dither. And that should be pretty much instantaneous because it's just a file that already exists. Now, we'll just turn this back down to roughly where it was, just as we work. Yeah. So now we're just moving on to this guy. We're going to do the same thing. So that's 1990. And for the sake of time, we'll do all of these at once. So that guy is 1369. Next guy is 2684. So now we can just go bloop. My mic is angry about something. I'm trying to figure out what it is. It's really fuzzy. There, yeah. A little better. Okay, there we go. I think I got it. Something was hitting ground somewhere. The long and the short of it, this is one way to do it. And we're not going to continue to do the entire thing this way. Because this is off. And like I said at the beginning, there's several ways to do this. And switch it up. Um, I switch it up while I'm in a session from time to time just because of stuff like this where I quickly realize that this will take an eternity. Let this one finish though, because that would be you know, irritating if don't understand why the Reason doesn't do them in order. Went from the first track to the third track to the second track that was selected. Just do this one with headphones. Makes more sense. Okay. Um, let's delete tracking device. Delete tracking device. Delete tracking device. All right. Now our volume for. Oh, hold on. Before we change anything about it. This one was 19 point. Oh. Don't know how that happened. There we go. Okay. Apparently when I use my number pad, it messes with my stuff over here. Great. Uh, I don't know if I mess with my whatever. Okay. Try that again. So this one. And we'll without using number pad. Alright, yeah, this is terrible. I'm not gonna do it this way. These are done. Yay. Okay, alright, let's regroup. Guess technically just mute all the vocals for now because those have a bunch of plugins on them, and I'm eventually gonna need to turn off all that stuff. All right, so let's go back up here. A lot of vocals. Those are all the originals. I gotta keep those for now until I know I want them or not. Okay, for the sake of this track, these gotta go. I still get latency pops and stuff. My cat is cold and she is unhappy. All right, we'll see that guy there. I like that bass. Let me see how I feel about the piano. said I wasn't gonna do that anymore, but it looks like I'm gonna have to. Luckily I'm burning through most of the tracks, so if someone's watching this video after the fact, you'll see where I'm going, because right now I'm getting basically as stripped down as I can, to where I'm definitely not using any VSTs, because the VSTs won't carry over, and then but stripped down as possible, so when I can just open this session in Pro Tools, and I'm gonna probably just do a audio dump, just route audio, hit record, let it play, and just let it go. Okay, so the bass bounce is. I want to keep as much of that bass as possible. I may regret what I just done, but we'll find out. I got it going into a very picky plugin, and rolling the top and bottom off is sometimes kind of hard on compressors if you put it back in. Cat keeps prying open a door over there, and it is cold in that room because I have all the heating vents like shut in there because I want that door closed. So hopefully we only have maybe one more of these that we'll have to export like this, but should be pretty close to opening up Pro Tools, where the vocals will be really quick because I got just basically turned everything off. I've already accepted I'm remixing most of this because the mix wasn't too bad. There were some things I liked about it. The keyboards were nice, and so I'm keeping most of those mixes. But there's a handful. Like I don't remember if I'm probably gonna strip back that piano high support. Yeah, there we go. That was the plugin that was really angering things. All right, that was down to 10.37. hit the old save before I try this. You know what? I mean, I didn't think this interface was capable of 2048, but we'll try it. Well, I stand corrected. So just level automation. Okay, not worried about. Well, if it's just level automation, perfect. Okay, so all right, we're moving right along now. All right, that should be. I gotta go back and do Kong, but all right, let's get Kong done. So Kong's the biggest pain. So let's start freaking this out here. So we need to go into utilities and get a bunch of mix channels. Flip to the back here. Let's hide our browser. And let's just move our conk kit over here too. So we are just going to go bloop. So we're going to go input. That's our 1 and 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Well, I'm one shy. Miscounted. But we will see if we need them. Seven, 8. So we're gonna move you to 9 and 10. Put you on 11 and 12. You on 13 and 14. We may run out of mixed channels. Okay, that's what that is. Good. We have the exact number of channels I think we need. Well, no. Do we have... So that's that guy. Is that everyone? Oh, Crash. And Crash is the last one. Good. Alright, so all these are... Okay, so Kong's pretty much ready to go for Pro Tools now. 808's ready for Pro Tools. Bass is ready for Pro Tools. Alright, let's listen to this guy and see what's going on with him. So I remember having just general issues with the way this guy sounded. Okay, I don't really have a lot going on with it, so we'll keep it for now. Okay, so you can go. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of all the pre-bounce vocals here, or like move to the bounced vocals, because I'm either getting rid of these or keeping them as background. So 50-50 on that. All right, let's see. What have I done to these guys already? A lot. All right, let's just plan on remixing them. I'd like to get rid of anything I can get rid of, because I don't know, some of these are parallel buses, which I'll do those in the parallel buses in Pro Tools instead of Reason. Actually, I do want to get the settings off of my vocal pitch stuff. You know what? Just do it by ear. Now, if I was responsible and good, I'd, set my session key and all that stuff, but I never do. Okay. So now we are down.
Always, when I spend my days alone, it always seems to fuck with my head. Nothing changed since night has come. I guess it's best if I just go to bed. Now that my eyes are closed, my mind is left to roam in my head. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Got in my own head, stuck between evidence and
Love, hate, or lust, only one, maybe try another. Love, hate, or lust, in the sky or I'm in the gutter. Love, hate, or lust, only worse if I don't submit. Love, hate, or lust, oh, I'm always left gunning.
my medication's got me having those dreams again. Got in my own head, stuck between evidence.
All right, so let's save this guy. Let's flip back over here. Let's help ourselves out a little bit by getting anything that's vocal related and throwing it on the side. So we got all our gems, our instruments, our vocals. Okay, so now let's go get our Pro Tools session. All right, I tested this a lot, so hopefully this works well. All right, things are gonna get weird for a second. Okay, I think this is gonna work. Make sure I got my audio back over here real quick. Okay, let's do a new session. It's gonna be two birds. Pro Tools. I didn't look at my session settings, so I'll need to double check. Yeah, it'll be here in a bit. Let me kind of on in the middle of a process that I gotta keep in order, or I'll regrettably mess something up. So yeah, you can throw a link in. Okay, so let me get the session settings real quick. Make sure I didn't mess up my session here. No, I'm good. Okay, so session setup. Playback engine, double check my stuff. Reset my session samples just to make sure it's happy. Okay. So now we're going to go like this. Let's do 16 stereo aux inputs for now. So once again, as in Reason, there's in Pro Tools, there's more than one way to do this too. This is just kind of the way I do it. It should be a snare, hi-hat. No, it was a clap, then hi-hat. Hi-hat, then it was a shaker. As ride. And then it was going to be crash. Okay, we'll start there. Okay, so now we need to start Reason up. And set our tempo to what we want it. Oop. 89 beats per minute. Let this start up in Rewire. And I used my dang number pad, so I gotta turn those shortcuts off. Or that's gonna keep happening to me, because I like my number pad. Okay, there we go. Yep, that's fine. I know the MIDI is on Pro Tools, not in Reason. Oh, did it make it not want to start? You can start without a MIDI keyboard. I know you can. I don't even need it. Okay, let me just try to launch it from Rewire here and see if that will make it just accept its fate and understand that Reason, you are now mine. Instrument and Reason. There we go. Okay. I knew eventually it would accept what I was telling it that it was going to have to do. All right, so now this is where the fun stuff begins, because it's really easy to lose track of what you're doing. So we are gonna go over here, and we need to. I'm not gonna bounce. I'm not gonna go crazy, bounce everything at one time. One, that gets really unorganized. Two, gets a really I mean, it's taxing for any computer to do that. So mine handles it well. I can usually get several. I mean, I'm at throw 16 in here for now. Well, enough for the drums. Do all the drums at once. So yeah, 16. Okay, so now we come over here. Step 1. We do more audio. And we give this, we'll just do master sections, those two, just so we can hear other stuff as it's going. That's not what I want. I'll throw you all the way over here. All right. So now we come over here and we just DI all of these and order that we have here. You can right click these as well, but I tend to mess up when I do that, so I just kind of keep it old school. Okay, and I don't have any mixing turned on there, so we just make one, two, three, four. So we need 8 audio tracks there. Nope. Go ahead and delete that. Okay, I think I may have my shaker and my ride backwards. Let me take a look. Hi-hat, ride, shaker, of course I do. All right, there we go. All right, well, let's see if I can remember my Pro Tools shortcuts, because I've been in Reason a lot, and I always tend to lose my mind when it happens. Yeah, look at that. So in Windows, Control Alt Shift, and then clicking your first bus there, puts them in sequence. So I'm already routed. All right, let's see if my first time go here. I'll have to steal the front, but that's no big deal.
When I spend my days alone, it always seems to fuck with my head.
yeah. Okay. After this, I'll import the synth tracks, so we have those as well. Oh, you're good, man. Sorry if you missed what I said. Yeah, we'll check it out here in a minute. Let me, I mean, at this pace, I'll have these bounced in real shortly, and then we can check it out. I don't plan on doing a whole lot of mixing, because, maybe, I may get some of the mixes back in on the vocals, just because I really like the vocals when they're mixed. But, yeah, no, it's gonna be a little while before, the mix is happening. Oh, and we got a problem. I'm going to turn some of those tracks up here. Where did I do this? No, it's because I... There we go. There we go. Now that it's ready. I'll throw it up here in a minute. all the drums at one time, and then I'm gonna import those other synth tracks. I'm gonna do all the synth at one time, and then I'll do all the vocals at one time, and then this guy will be in Pro Tools. Another reason it's good to break it up is you can catch mistakes more easily when you're not looking at everything. So like I realized that, oh, I forgot to turn up my input on my source, so I could get like good levels going into my tracks, and little things like that. Because as you saw, if you were watching earlier or you go back, when you're doing this process in the reason side, it gets really destructive. Like there's really not a lot of going back without undoing a lot. You're changing your session, you're destroying your mix in a lot of ways. It kind of depends on how you execute it, on how much mix you save. I had already planned on remixing this one, so I thought this was a good one to show because I'd planned on just basically turning everything off and then just getting it over here. Keeping your mix involves, we can, if anyone ever wants to see that, I'll show you that one time where you record the audio source. You're basically doing the same thing, except you're only doing it in Reason. You bounce the audio down into another track in Reason. There's the automatic ways, which I have a love-hate relationship with. I almost think it's faster just to bounce it sometimes because you can do 5 or 6 of them at once, and so you can set all these tracks to bounce. And then if you did it to do it automatically, it exports them all individually, and it takes forever, in my opinion. So it's just jam out to your track once and let them all bounce, in my opinion. Oh, one thing I'm going to do with the piano, I want to have the low piano and the high piano separated, so I will be bouncing those separate. So I'll get creative on how to do that here in a minute. All right, drums are in there. Go ahead and save that. Now we can go into Pro Tools. Kill all those. Make all those inactive. Okay, so let's move you over here. I realize there's really no reason to name those these auxiliary tracks, so I'm not going to. Just going to get the ones I need. Okay, so now we are over here in the center section, because these is our synth. So 80, go ahead and ditch these for now. Okay, so let's get the 808 direct output. Direct output, there we go. Bass direct output. My piano, which I'll have to do twice. So we'll start with the low piano. Then I'll bounce the high piano with the vocals. Yeah, it's like I planned that out. I didn't, but another perfect block of 16. I worked on Macs this week, so I have Mac shortcuts in my head. And I wasn't even in not like Pro Tools or anything. I was just working on Macs for my job. Oh, and Joe, don't mind Splorch. He gets triggered very easily. I had this one beat, and it was a very pop song, and I had to agree with them after I listened to it again that the hook was very annoying. But I don't remember how he worded it. But I was like, is it like "Call Me Maybe" annoying? Because I could handle "Call Me Maybe" annoying because at least that gets stuck in your head. And I think it worded it basically like it's more like "Kill Myself" annoying. He doesn't usually hold back, which I appreciate. It's usually a good thing when that happens. All right, let's see. I didn't take that into account. Go. Yeah. Just do that. Okay, so now let's minimize you. We can disable all of our drums up here. Okay, so now we can just not mind those. All right, so let's mute our high. And one thing I wanted to do in here is go. Let's just join those together so I can do this more easily. I wanted to. I wanted to up the velocity on a good chunk of this on the lows. I wanted to get a little more hit out of it. That should do it. Okay, so now my highs won't play. My lows are a little stronger than, more like I want them. So now let me just get some levels, and then we're good to go on that. So one of the easiest things to do is going to be come over here. All right, let's just play. I know this is really loud. I'll turn it down just 1 second. I'll get that squared away. Just feel like something's messed up here. screwed up. Whatever. Whatever. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8. Sure. Whatever. Don't care. You're just there for temporary use anyway. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this to alleviate some confusion. And to make sure we don't blow out people's ears and mine. There we go. Okay. This should help. Alright, so I went ahead and muted the automation on that side. I'm going to get full level, and I'll deal with the level over here with the full mix. The more and more I hear it, the more and more I'm glad I'm tearing the old mix out and just getting a new one. So this guy should be basically ready. Like I said, I got vocals after this, and I'll do the high piano when I do the vocals. Some of the vocals will be mono. Which that will be the first time we'll do mono. Actually, you know what? Most of my vocals I already bounced down to stereos. So I've been getting really old school and doing just like mix buses and parallel buses, where I've got the same audio going through multiple stereo tracks, but I'm rolling out more bottom on some. Sometimes I'm hitting more with compression. Sometimes I'm hitting more with a de-esser, spreading them in and out, kind of changing them in the mix, and I've been liking that a lot. Okay, so there's some panning and some width stuff in there. So I've narrowed a lot of these things out, and I'm probably going to go ahead and increase their stereo value for all of it, actually. Now I'm looking at it. I have other ways to decrease stereo. Oh, wait, you know what? That's vocal stuff. I don't want to mess with that. Not yet. Okay, so I want all of you wide. Okay, so let's go ahead and those levels look pretty good. Let's go ahead and bounce those. Ooh. I'll just bounce those stabs again when I do the piano. Yeah, I guess widen them out. Hit that left channel a little harder. And I'm one to fight with me. I still gotta import that other synth audio. Did not forget to do that. Hey, what's up, man? Doing the long, tedious process of taking a track from Reason and moving it into Pro Tools. I figured I'd show some people how to do it if they were interested. This one's going pretty quickly. Alright, so we need to keep these two oxes because the stabs were messed up. And we need to do piano again. amazed the RMS value on the Reason side is so much higher than the RMS value on a Pro Tools channel. Then again, it could be peaking over here. I just wasn't noticing it. Where are those? It's this guy. He's support, so it's fine if he's a little low anyway. And then we need to go over here and go down up to our piano. Unmute the highs, mute the lows. So our stabs already have audio. $21, $22. It's already set. All right, now let's go see what we need for. Hold on, let me. Q and active, maybe over here. All right, vocals. Are all over here. So vocals are going to be a little more complicated. So let's look at this and this at the same time. So, I'm not going to keep any of the subs. So I can really just get rid of these buses. Yeah, let's not get rid of the buses. That's mono, that's mono. That's stereo, though. Mono, mono, mono. Okay. Let's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Perfect. Okay, well, that's what we'll do. You. Yeah. So these are mono. Okay, I don't think I screwed that up. So I need six stereo and 4 mono. 6 stereo and 4 mono. So, and on those mono tracks, we can still use a stereo plug-in. We just have to route it correctly, and we're good to go. So, okay, those are those. Move you back over there. stereo box inputs. And not use control and use alt because I don't know why I keep doing that. Let's double check our inputs so we don't screw up. We are on 33 and 34. That's what I thought. And I misclicked. 33, 34. There we go. Alt. Alt. So even on those, notice even on those mono tracks, I'm still giving these stereo, and I'll show you in routing what we're gonna do. Double check ourselves here. Should have ended on 4748. We ended on 4748. Okay, so now if we give these appropriate outputs, start with 4142. Give these the appropriate inputs to include the mono ones. It will route where those stereo plugins reduce a little bit of overhead on your computer. And those will route to those individual channels appropriately. Oh. 53. Oh, of course I can't see 53 because why would it? I need to get matching monitor sizes here. There we go. Okay, no. Didn't take the mono tracks for some reason. Okay, so let's hit play and see what it sounds like. Alright.
That my eyes are closed, my mind is left to roam my head. Man, some these nights are long. Sometimes it feels like I wake up dead.
My medication's got me having those dreams again. Stuck between heaven and sin.
Okay, I've got a little more vocals that I know I'm missing here, so I thought I grabbed you, but did I not? Let's put you over here. So you're going to... Where are you going? 4748, so something's wrong with 4748. Should be you. Going out to 50. Oh, weird. Okay, I don't know what happened there. I must have not hit the appropriate keyboard shortcut. There we go. So that should up there. So the pitch shift vocals are gonna.
Medication's got me having those dreams again. Got in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin. In the sky or in the gutter.
So those are definitely scratching going away, but those are pitch shifted vocals and stuff like that. I got a lot of work to do.
Got me having those dreams again.
Okay, so I should have one more vocal track that I need to get on here, and that's my last scratch vocal. That's the scratch verse, which since it's a scratch verse, I'm gonna give it a stereo output. Let me look at the mixer because this has a pretty decent solo stereo output that I can put it on. Should be that.
When I spend my days alone, it always seems to fuck with my head. Nothing changed since night has come. I guess it's best if I just go to bed. Now that my eyes are closed, my mind is left to roam.
So this is what I was talking about, the parallel busing. So this is just one vocal track, and then you'll hear I put some doubling and stuff like that, just some real light compression and things like that that vary on the left and right side with that stereo with narrowed down. So you got one mono like hitting dead center, then you got one like hitting perfectly center your left ear and one hitting perfectly center your right ear, and they're all the same audio source, but they're all being processed slightly different. So it's just got a little movement and thickening in your in that center area that you can miss with one vocal. I am a huge fan of only one vocal track on the verse, and then treating that vocal track very well. So that's what I did here. And I'm just going to bounce this whole bus out since it's scratch. We'll need to re-record it.
When I spend my days.
All right, let's bounce it, and then we'll check out that one track. Are you still here? Oh, we still got to import. Bounce this, then import those, and then we'll check out your track. I think you had it out anyway.
When I spend my days alone, it always seems to fuck with my head. Nothing changed since night has come. I guess it's best if I just go to bed. Now that my eyes are closed, my mind is left to roam my head. Man, some these nights are long. Sometimes it feels like I wake up dead.
some of these inputs are really low, and I don't know if I'll go back and bother. Like I said, some of this, I think most of this is scratch. I think I'm gonna redo most of it.
Love, hate, or lust.
Done a bunch of microphone rerouting and change. So that I'm two-staging my microphone now. I don't like the way this old microphone setup sounds.
My medication's got me having those dreams again. Got in my own head, stuck between evidence and my medication's got me having those dreams again. Got in my own head, stuck between evidence and
All right. Let me import those other tracks real quick, and then this guy's in Pro Tools. We'll check out Joe's track. See, you should have put them at the. No, did not put them at the bottom. All right, let's make sure everything's here, and then check out that track, and then I'll probably get this guy a little more prepped. I'm about done now. I'm gonna work on this guy more tomorrow.
When I spend my days alone, it always seems to fuck with my head. Nothing changed since night has come. I guess it's best if I just go to bed.
he's here anymore, but oh well, I'll still check it out. All right, let me save this real quick. No. Oh, it just dawned on me. I'm in Pro Tools. I gotta figure out. Oh, I know how to do it. I know what I need to do. Let me go here. We'll do what? How do I make this work the way I want it to work? Let's see. So that's listening to. I should, if I. All right, let's make sure this doesn't break everything. All right, so okay, so there's that. Let me do. That for a moment. Oh, I'm gonna have to resend that link. All right, let's see what Joe's got here. Oh, I'm gonna have to resend that link. All right, let's see what Joe's got here. Oh, I'm gonna. Trying to make sure this stops. I'm trying to make sure this stops. I'm trying to make sure this stops. I'm trying to make sure this stops. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. a slicer or a step mute or something like that, an LFO on that voice would be really nice. All right. Now let me make sure this is all working still. All right, sorry about all that mass confusion. On make when that came up, that was a little intense. Okay, I'm gonna get a couple things back in order, then.
When I spend my days alone, it always seems to fuck with my head. Nothing changed since night has come. I guess it's best if I just go to bed. Now that my eyes are closed, my mind is left to roam my head. Man, some of these nights are long. Sometimes it feels like I wake up dead.
My medication's got me having those dreams again. Got my own head stuck.
Oh, they updated this. That's all I used.
Love, hate, or lust. Love, hate, or lust.
My medication's got me having those dreams again. Got my own head stuck between
Oh, there we go.
Love, hate, or lust. Love, hate, or lust. Love, hate, or lust.
Love, hate, or lust. We've left done.
When I spend my
Love, hate, or lust. Only one, maybe try. Love, hate, or lust. In the sky or I'm in the gutter. Love, hate, or lust. Only worse if I don't submit. Love, hate, or lust. No, I'm always left drowning in it. Love, hate, or lust. Only one, maybe try another. Love, hate, or lust. In the sky or I'm in the gutter. Love, hate, or lust. Only worse if I don't submit. Love, hate, or lust. No, I'm always left drowning in it. Love, hate, or lust. Only one, maybe try another. Love, hate, or lust. In the sky or I'm in the gutter. Love, hate, or lust. Only worse if I don't submit. Love, hate, or lust. No, I'm always left drowning in it. Love, hate, or lust. Only one, maybe try another. Love, hate, or lust. In the sky or I'm in the gutter. Love, hate, or lust. Only worse if I don't submit. Love, hate, or lust. No, I'm always left drowning in it. Love, hate, or lust. Only one, maybe try another. Love, hate, or lust. In the sky or I'm in the gutter. Love, hate, or lust. Only worse if I don't submit. Love, hate, or lust. No, I'm always left drowning in it. Love, hate, or lust. Only one, maybe try another. Love.
Where is that? I think it's under here. Processing, yes. You. I don't remember where it is. Thought it was there. Oh, there we go. Category and manufacturer. There we go. Okay, that makes my life easier.
Love, hate, or lust, only one, maybe try another. Love, hate, or lust, in the sky or I'm in the gutter. Love, hate, or lust, only worse if I don't submit. Love, hate, or lust, oh, I'm always left drowning in it. Love, hate, or lust, only one, maybe try another. Love, hate, or lust, in the sky or I'm in the gutter. Love, hate, or lust, only worse if I don't submit. Love, hate, or lust, oh, I'm always left drowning in it. Love, hate, or lust, only one, maybe try another. Love, hate, or lust, in the sky or I'm in the gutter. Love, hate, or lust, only worse if I don't submit. Love, hate, or lust, oh, I'm always left drowning in it. Love, hate, or lust, only one, maybe try another. Love, hate, or lust, in the sky or I'm in the gutter. Love, hate, or lust, only worse if I don't submit. Love, hate, or lust, oh, I'm always left drowning in it. Love, hate, or lust, only one, maybe try another. Love, hate, or lust, in the sky or I'm in the gutter. Love, hate, or lust, only worse if I don't submit. Love, hate, or lust, oh, I'm always left drowning in it. Love, hate, or lust, only one, maybe try another. Love, hate, or lust, in the sky or I'm in the gutter. Love, hate, or lust, only worse if I don't submit. Love, hate, or lust, oh, I'm always left drowning in it. Love, hate, or lust, only one, maybe try another. Love, hate, or lust, in the sky or I'm in the gutter. Love.
My medication's got me having those dreams again. Got in my own head, stuck between
Heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Caught in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Caught in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Caught in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Caught in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Caught in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Caught in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Caught in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Caught in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Caught in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Caught in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Caught in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Caught in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin.
My medication's got me having those dreams again, caught in my own. My medication's got me having those dreams again, caught in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin. Stuck between and caught in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin. And caught in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin. And caught in my own head, stuck between.
Who's watching right now? About to watch a really awesome cheat. The Vok Align Project. Oh crap. Audio speed. Will it only do mono? Multiple input mode. Yeah. Okay. Good. Gotcha. Why is there so much empty? Oh wait, I bet it's because it's too long. No? Well, it's mono only. Great. Deal with that later.
My medication's got me having those dreams again, caught in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo all of this, it sounds like.
My medication's got me having those dreams again, caught in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again, caught in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again, caught in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again, caught in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again, caught in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Caught in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Caught in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Caught in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Caught in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Caught in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Caught in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin.
My medication's got me having those dreams again. Caught in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Caught in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Caught in my stuck between heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Stuck between heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Stuck between heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Stuck between heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Stuck between heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Stuck between heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Stuck between heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Stuck between heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Stuck between heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Caught in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Caught in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Caught in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Caught in my own head. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Caught in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin.
Love, hate, or lust, only one, maybe try another. Love, hate, or lust, in the sky or I'm in the gutter. Love, hate, or lust, only worse if I don't submit. Love, hate, or lust, no, I'm always left gunning.
My medication's got me having those dreams again. Caught in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin.
Love, hate, or lust, only one, maybe try another. Love, hate, or lust, in the sky or I'm in the gutter. Love, hate, or lust, only worse if I don't submit. Love, hate, or lust, no, I'm always left gunning.
My medication's got me having those dreams again. Caught in my own change since night has come. I guess it's best if I just go to bed. Now that my eyes are closed, my mind is left to roam my head. Man, some these nights are long. Sometimes it feels like I wake up dead. When I spend my days alone, it always seems to fuck with my head. Nothing changed since night has come. I guess it's best if I just go to bed. Now that my eyes are closed, my mind is left to roam my head. Man, some these nights are long. Sometimes it feels like I wake up dead. When I spend my days alone, it always seems to fuck with my head. Nothing changed since night has come. I guess it's best if I just go to bed. Now that my eyes are closed, my mind is left to roam my head. Man, some these nights are long. Sometimes it feels like I wake up dead. When I spend my days alone, it always seems to fuck with my head. Nothing changed since night has come. I guess it's best if I just go to bed. Now that my eyes are closed, my mind is left to roam my head. Man, some these nights are long. Sometimes it feels like I wake up dead.
That's good for scratch.
When I spend my days alone, it always seems to fuck with my head. Nothing changed since night has come. I guess it's best if I just go to bed. Now that my eyes are closed, my mind is left to roam my head. Man, some these nights are long. Sometimes it feels like I wake up dead. When I spend my days alone, it always seems to fuck with my head. Nothing changed since night has come. I guess it's best if I just go to bed. Now that my eyes are closed, my mind is left to roam my head. Man, some these nights are long. Sometimes it feels like I wake up dead. When I spend my days alone, it always seems to fuck. When I spend my days alone, it always seems to fuck with my head. Nothing changed since night has come. I guess it's best if I just go to bed. Now that my eyes are closed, my mind is left to roam my head. Man, some these nights are long. Sometimes it feels like I wake up dead.
Love, hate, or lust.
When I spend my days alone, it always seems to fuck with my head. Nothing changed since night has come. I guess it's best if I just go to bed. Now that my eyes are closed, my mind is left to roam my head. Man, some these nights are long. Sometimes it feels like I wake up dead. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Got in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin.
Love, hate, or lust. Only one, maybe try another. Love, hate, or lust. In the sky or I'm in the gutter. Love, hate, or lust. Only worse if I don't submit. Love, hate, or lust. Oh, I'm always left gunning.
My medication's got me having those dreams again. Got in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin.
Love, hate, or lust. Only one, maybe try another. Love, hate, or lust. In the sky or I'm in the gutter. Love, hate, or lust. Only worse if I don't submit. Love, hate, or lust. Oh, I'm always left gunning.
My medication's got me having those dreams again. Got in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin.
Love, hate, or lust. Only one, maybe try another. Love, hate, or lust. In the sky or I'm in the gutter. Love, hate, or lust. Only worse if I don't submit. Love, hate, or lust. Oh, I'm always left gunning.
My medication's got me having those dreams again. Got in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin.
Love, hate, or lust. Only one, maybe try another. Love, hate, or lust. In the sky or I'm in the gutter. Love, hate, or lust. Only worse if I don't submit. Love, hate, or lust. Oh, I'm always left gunning.
My medication's got me having those dreams again. Got in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin.
Love, hate, or lust. Only one, maybe try another. Love, hate, or lust. In the sky or I'm in the gutter. Love, hate, or lust. Only worse if I don't submit. Love, hate, or lust. Oh, I'm always left gunning.
My medication's got me having those dreams again. Got in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin.
Love, hate, or lust. Only one, maybe try another. Love, hate, or lust. In the sky
Maybe
or
get
I'm
another
in the
background
gutter.
vocal
Love, hate, or
again.
lust. Only worse if I don't submit. Love, hate, or lust. Oh, I'm always
6:13.
left
I
gunning.
think I might be down there.
Medication's got me having those
I'm gonna work on getting this mix back together tomorrow, though. It's a decent little spot.
Love, hate, or lust. Only one,
I'm gonna
maybe
listen
try
out my
another.
speakers.
Love, hate, or lust. In the sky or I'm in the gutter. Love, hate, or lust. Only worse if I don't submit. Love, hate, or lust. Oh, I'm always left gunning.
My medication. When I spend my days alone, it always seems to fuck with my head. Nothing changed since night has come. I guess it's best if I just go to bed. Now that my eyes are closed, my mind is left to roam my head. Man, some these nights are long. Sometimes it feels like I wake up dead. My medication's got me having those dreams again. Got in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin.
Love, hate, or lust. Only one, maybe try another. Love, hate, or lust. In the sky or I'm in the gutter. Love, hate, or lust. Only worse if I don't submit. Love, hate, or lust. Oh, I'm always left gunning.
My medication's got me having those dreams again. Got in my own head, stuck between heaven and sin.
Love, hate, or lust. Only Love, hate, or lust.
I need to get that bang back.
My medication's got me having those dreams again. Got my own head stuck between heaven and sin.
Love, hate, or lust. Only one, maybe try another. Love, hate, or lust. In the sky or I'm in the gutter. Love, hate, or lust. Only worse if I don't submit. Love, hate, or lust. Oh, I'm always left